Now, after I build my file, it's automatically going to open up the PDF in my PDF viewer, which happens to be Nitro PDF. If you use Adobe, it should open up in Adobe Reader. I prefer the built-in viewer because I like to build my file often. That way, if I do make an error, I catch it quickly, and if I wait till the end to build, then a lot of times I have a bunch of errors and it takes me much longer to fix them. Under Quick Build, you can choose the type of output, and for me that's PDF Latex, plus I want to view my PDF. And then under Editor, you can change the font and font size of the code. This is not going to affect your output document. This is just going to affect your source code. So if it's too small for you, you want it to be larger, you can increase that or decrease it so that you can fit more on your screen and so forth. I like to keep word wrap turned on, and auto completion, and show line numbers. Over here, you can change the color preferences if you like. Right now, everything in math mode will be green, commands will be red, keywords will be blue. Below that, we have our spelling dictionary. So right now, the box is checked, so the spell check is turned on. And we can see in my source code, those red underlined words are not in the dictionary. So, for example, here, this word explanations should be explanations. That's a typo. I could right-click and choose from their list of suggestions, or I could have just fixed it myself directly. You may find it distracting because a lot of the things you type really aren't spellings. They're just words that the dictionary doesn't recognize. So if you find that distracting, you can always go into your options and turn off that spell check. And now we see I don't get any of those red underlined words. So we saw that we could toggle the PDF viewer on or off to allow more space to work on your source code. We can also toggle the message window on or off. If you try to build a file and there are error messages, that's automatically going to pop up, but you can always hide it. And the structure tab you can toggle on or off as well. Right now this is showing me my sections. So if I click critical thinking questions, it's going to highlight that section of code, or I can go to the next section here, and it's highlighting that one, section 2, and section 3. This is how you choose to see this view. You can also change over here to display various types of symbols. Let me turn off my PDF viewer so I have a little more room. If I wanted to insert a relation symbol, instead of looking up the code, if I didn't know what it was, I could just choose it from the box here, and as soon as I click on something, it's going to insert it. So for example, if I wanted to type in math mode 4x plus or minus, I could just click here and it's going to insert that /PM 3 and close out of math mode. We have arrow symbols, other miscellaneous symbols. You might want to use the ellipses, various bracketing symbols, our Greek letters, most used symbols. So I generally type the code out by hand. I don't click on these very often, so you can see my most used box is pretty empty. But that will automatically update as you use some of these commands. And then the last one here is favorites symbols, and you can put anything you want in your favorites. So for example, if we go to the Greek letters and you think pi is something that you use frequently, you can right click and say add to favorites. And now when I look in my favorites window, there's the symbol for pi. If you want to remove something, simply right click, remove that from your favorites. We also have our list of various left bracketing symbols and right bracketing symbols. Over here, in order to use these commands, you want to highlight some text first. So maybe in my title here, Critical Thinking Questions, if I highlight that and I click on this symbol, it's going to make it bold. This would make it italic, this would make it underlined. So for example, if I click underline, you can see it inserted the code \underline and curly brackets around the text that I had selected. So using these icons on the left over here can be a time saver if you don't remember the code. I find it quicker just to type it out, but you can experiment with those. You can also find commands using the file menu up top. If we look at under Latex, there's all kinds of commands we can choose, and you just simply click on the one that you want. So instead of typing out the use package command, you can simply click here. But remember, if you have auto completion turned on, as soon as you start typing /use, it's going to suggest that command for you, and you can simply hit enter to complete that. We also have under the math menu here various things you can select: fractions, square roots. We've got under math functions a variety of commands, math font styles, math accents, math spaces,